What's poppin'? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. You know the truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad, especially the black community. Now, Candace Owens, I don't, she been saying a lot of truthful things lately. Of course, I don't agree with everything this woman says, but let me tell you something. Lately, she has been on point about a number of topics, and I cannot lie. See, I'm the type of dude, Zillionaire. Even if I don't care for you, or don't like, how can I put it? Don't agree with what you're saying, or what you say don't make sense. Even when you do speak the truth, I will give you, I'll give you your credit. Lately, Candace Owens has been on point, and she's going to call out Patrisse Cullors for her behavior, for her reckless spending, for her how she used and abused the black community, how she scammed them, how she lied to the black community, and how she misappropriated these funds. And she straight called her a Marxist. Now, I want y'all to listen to the rest of what Candace Owens has to say because she's on point. Like everything she said is just dead on point. I'm not going to lie. And this Black Lives Matter movement, she wasn't with it from the beginning, and I understand why she wasn't with it. A lot of people wasn't with it because they saw from a distance how this was a scam and how it was not helping black folk at all. Okay, and what all this woman did, Patrisse Cullors, all she did was help herself in the Black Lives Matter movement. Let's hear what Candace Owens has to say.
Candace, thanks so much for coming on. Maybe I'm being too soft, but anybody who can talk America's woke corporate structure into sending close to $100 million on the basis of that lame rap kind of gets my respect, in a way.
She has my respect because she's unapologetic in her approach. She's telling you what she is. She's a Marxist. So Marxists steal money from other people and they enrich themselves until the people that they stole from are poor. And so she has stolen money from other people on the pretext of a lie that is Black Lives Matter. And she's enriched herself and she's brought 4 homes. I mean, you have to kind of appreciate the honesty. She's not hiding by any means, And so, yeah, I tend to agree with you here. She's a communist through and through, and she's been unbelievably unapologetic in her approach.
Al Sharpton must be looking at this and saying, like, I've done this for 40 years. Where did I go wrong? I don't have a house in Topanga Canyon.
Right, exactly right. It's completely ridiculous, and you're right. The corporations are standing behind her, which is incredibly interesting. And you pointed to something really important. These corporations that are pouring millions and millions of dollars into Black Lives Matter. And you're correct. They said we raised more than $90 million. How much more we will never know. But $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a black movement. Apparently, the black movement was Patrisse moving herself, a black woman moving herself into other areas of the communities of people that she claims are oppressing black Americans. She's fearful of white people. White people are so bad. Well, why doesn't she want to live amongst black people? Why is she choosing to move herself into an all-white neighborhood? These are important questions.
Yeah, I think they are. It's Topanga Canyon, not Riverside County. Really quickly, the looting that we're seeing in Minneapolis was just reflexive. This police shooting does sound like it raises questions of the competence of the police officer and what's going on with the Minneapolis Police Department. Maybe they've lowered the standards. Maybe there aren't, enough cops. Who knows? We should find out, I think. But looting in immediate response to that, why would we put up with that?
We shouldn't put up with that, but the reason why we do is because the Democrats see some advantage in this, right? So right now you have a bunch of criminals that love Black Lives Matter as an organization. They love when a black person dies, and we don't know what the reasons are. We don't know what happened, but it signals to them that they are now allowed to run into the streets and grab whatever they want, whether it's from Target, whether it's from Walmart. And what's remarkable also is that these corporations are standing behind Black Lives Matter, right? They're pouring money into these corporations, and I remember most notably during the George Floyd riots, Target even came out and said, we don't even care that we were rioted and looted because we just stand with Black Lives Matter. That's not a normal thing for a corporation to do when it's losing money. So that means that a corporation must be getting something else, right? What is it? What are they investing in when they invest in the lie that is Black Lives Matter? What is the return? I think Josh Hawley alluded to it in the previous segment, and I think you're onto something when you say that the corporations seek to control this country. They're willing to give up money. They're willing to let their stores be rioted and looted because they see something bigger that they're gaining from these riots and these lootings and these lies, and that is control over this country. It's power and it's sinister and it's sick.
And if some Pakistani liquor store owner is destroyed in the process, like, you think Jeff Bezos cares? No. Candace Owens, so nicely put. As always, it's great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.